Welcome back, Keepers of the Flame. Okay, Aquarius. This is the third go. I keep hitting the blasted limit I button when it's been a day. I had to do 2 night reads too. Either y'all don't want me to know your business or you don't want your business on the internet right now. So I'm going to try to keep it as general as I humanly possibly can. I feel like the more specific I get, the less you want it out there. Which totally makes sense. Going to philosophy channel or some crazy. All right, Aquarius. Let's try. Third time's a charm, right? You with me on this one? Let's go. Let's get this done. DUN. What does the universe want Aquarius and everyone else who has access to this channel to know? I was going to say nothing, really. I mean, we could shorten up the reads if you really wanted to. I'm game. You want a short read? I'll give you a short read. All right, short read it is. Okay, roots. 6 of Wands in reverse. 8 of Wands in reverse. And the Moon in reverse. Again, with the... Okay, you get 3 cards. You get 6 cards total. Okay, Queen of Swords in reverse. Aquarius energy. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. 9 of Wands in the upright. All right, Aquarius. So this is in the roots. This is the energy you're putting out. Which isn't... You're totally in... You're in your subconscious right now. You're like, just leave me alone. Just leave me the F alone. I hear it. It's okay. Okay. You got your queen, though. You know what you're doing. You're looking out going, okay, how do we proceed? Because this ain't doing it. Okay. We'll just get some clarified. Can I clarify the Queen of Swords, please? I don't think this is past, present, or future. This just feels like either you got another project going behind the scenes or you're like, yeah, I'm starting over from scratch. I can't tell which one, but you're definitely in it right now. Tower moment, Temperance in reverse, Wise One in reverse, the Devil in reverse. Okay. So you get it. You're watching the tower crumble here from a distance. Okay, so this is you. You're watching the tower crumble. And yeah, it sucks. And you're pretty wounded about it. But somebody came in and really just kind of bamboozled you with a bunch of lies, saying they were wise and balanced and... Okay. Sorry. Taking it. I am... So a lot of times, when we go out into the world, right, and we have these specific... people that claim to be the leaders of communities, right? The gurus. claiming to be balanced and spiritual and whatever else. Tend to have some not good energy. So you might have been, it feels like putting your value structure up on a thing and it didn't work out so good, and now you got the tower in reverse here, but then your tower's in the upright here. So this feels like maybe you let someone who you thought was wise and balanced and who had conquered their demons come in and instruct you on something here. And I don't know. It just feels like somebody came in and played a role, played a part, and totally lied about it. And now this is what you're dealing with. I get the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Five of Cups. How about the Nine of Wands? Can you get the Knight of Wands clarified real quick? Thank you. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you just figured out what values you do need to hold on to. That was your lesson here. So, let's get the roots of the read and then I'll go in. Oh my god, we're only 7 minutes in. Okay. I'll just go on my little angels. That is the outcome. Okay, roots of the read. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Six of Wands in reverse again. King of Pentacles. Ooh. So you got a divine couple here that's in reverse. Nine of Pentacles in the upright. The Lovers and the Death in reverse. This looks like... you kind of had the wrong perspective. Either they gave you the wrong perspective or you came into this with the wrong perspective on how that is supposed to play out with the King, the Queen, and the Lovers. So something here in your root system, and I don't know if this particular energy put it there, or if you already had it in your own independent. I can't tell. I can't tell if you had this upside down idea of what a divine counterpart should look like, feel like, act like in your subconscious, or something from the outside put that idea there. I feel like everything's in reverse, so it feels like maybe this came from the outside, and now you're like, well shit, now where do I take my lovely little hot air balloon building? And the universe is like, you gotta ditch the building. So this is foundational breakdown here. Pentacles. Pentacles, 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 Pentacles. Okay. So value structures. This doesn't have to mean like a physical house or like a a place that you're living or anything like that. It could be an actual structure that you had set in, like, you know, stone, concrete, in your own mind, in your subconscious. Okay? That could very well be that you just had, you have the energy, you have the correct energies, because they match, right? And they're love. It's just that you, for some odd reason, this needs to come in and slowly deconstruct it so it uprights itself. Okay, so you have everything you need. It's just, for whatever reason, this isn't being, this, it won't move forward because there's no victory when everything's in reverse. You can't even see straight when you're in reverse. Can I get the moon in reverse? The Fool. Yeah. Not seeing it. You're not seeing that you're about to step on. You know, every time you try, it feels like it leaves another mark. But it feels like I don't know who this is. If this is like some guru online or a priest pasture or a told you, instructed you that this is how you do it, and you're like, why isn't it working then? Can you get the 8 of Wands in reverse, please? 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Redundancy, and I've already got confirmation on the 6 of Wands in reverse, but the 6 of Wands in reverse. So yeah, there's no winning here when everything's in the upside down world. Let's pull the white sage in. We're gonna get some sage on this. Holy bejesus. I want to have the wrong. My incense stick went out. Alright, advice for Aquarius with this read. I guess I'm switching it up today. Although I tried to do your read twice before this. And I was really getting the vibe that you just did not want it. And maybe that's why subconsciously I pushed wrong up and button. Alright. I hear ya. I get it. Scorpio still am. Let's get the best advice for Aquarius in this situation. How can we upright all the pentacles and the lovers? Now, I'll pull an oracle card, too. All right. Coming in hot. 9 of Pentacles. Personal sovereignty. Okay. There it is. So you can put it in your little noggin. Judgment. I take this as discernment. We get so stuck on that word judgment. Like it's, you know, you're being judgmental. Be discerning about what kind of messages you're willing to receive. Always ask questions, right? So when we come across any information, whether, even if it resonates with us, still try to pick it apart like on a logical, reasonable basis. Now, granted, not everything in the universe can be explained. I get that. But make sure that when your rubber meets that road, the value structure that you have is going to actually get you somewhere and not, you know, in the ground. 4 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, no supersized emotional offerings. The Hermit in reverse and the 7 of Swords. These two things feel like the same energy here. The Hermit in reverse and the Wise One. And then the Seven of Swords and this card feel like the same thing. So be careful who you see as your guiding light here, quote unquote. Careful how you do that. Use the discernment, the judgment. Let that little light bulb come on. Get that intuitive power going and let it lead you. Let that lead you. Okay? Yeah, there is just misconceptions in your subconscious about how these energies are supposed to look, feel, show up, meet on the road. Because you've got your Nine of Pentacles twice here. So if you move forward with that energy, the only thing that I'm concerned about is the cup aspect of things. Your Five of Cups is in reverse. The Temperance isn't really yours, but it will come back and rub off on you if you hang out with those people for too long. And your Four of Cups is in reverse. Your emotional waters are dry, love. Dry. How do we get Aquarius's waters flowing again? And not half the deck. Magician, Ten of Wands. Need to start a fire over here? What are we talking? Oh, there's another one. Oh. Knight of Wands in reverse. The Fool again. Start looking at the things you're growing. Now, wands traditionally are little wisps, or what do you call them? They call them whips. So they're like cuttings off a tree that can grow other trees. So before you start putting those in the dirt, make sure they're the ones that actually belong to you, that they're actually yours. Because they will grow into trees. They will grow into trees, so be careful. Make sure they're the ones you actually want to plant. Okay? Don't give your wands to this dude unless you want them planted, because the knight is going to carry it to the queen, and the queen, she's supposed to start a fire with them. But why would you take tree branches and light them up? You're supposed to plant them. Gee, can't imagine why things are. Okay, I'll be quiet. All right. Guys, help you all if I get my hands on a tarot deck that I can create myself. Okay, so do not give your wands over unless you know they're for certain yours and you want them planted and you want them to grow. Then your pentacles come into play here. Okay, make sure they're the pentacles you want in your heart space and to plant in the ground. Okay. You've got the Nine of Pentacles here twice. So I'm getting that you understand that you and your counterparts are supposed to be sovereign entities and then plant your roots together to grow together. Okay. Do you get that? You understand? You just have, I can't tell you what that thing is. You got all the energies you need, though. You got all the resources you need. To do what you need to do with those 10 of Wands. Complete a cycle, sift through them, decide what stays, what leaves, and don't deviate from that. Ta-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. What do we need? What should we get for Aquarius? Let's get some earth magic. As long as we're talking about trees and nature and whatnot. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to shuffle once. My teeny tiny tarot hand. Okay. What does Aquarius need to know from the universe? About getting these lovers, divine couple in the upright. Okay, interesting. It just flipped upside down and then just kept getting shuffled into the deck. Okay, fairies. Jun. Oh, I have a fairy deck. We're going to read this one first, though. Earth magic. Fairies are nature spirits thought to be descended from the early tribes, particularly the Tuatha and the Danann, those associated with the goddess Dana, who once ruled Ireland that inhabited the British Isles. Over time, these ancient people were conquered and displaced, and they fled to the areas where humans didn't venture, ultimately becoming increasingly smaller and less visible in order to better hide themselves. Fairies have assumed responsibility for the plants and the trees, or quote-unquote standing ones. They work with the earth magic to take care of these beings, and if you ask, they'll help you with your garden or yard. They also have the powers of enchantment and shape-shifting. Fairies appreciate it when we show them through our actions that we love the earth as much as they do, and consequently, they bestow a little of their earth magic upon us. You have the same power available to you as the fairies do. It starts with loving the earth through your heartfelt gratitude and appreciation, but more important, through your actions. The fairies can help you reconnect in a more intimate way with the earth, and all they require is your willingness to pay attention to the trees and plant life around you and demonstrate your care. Whether you live in a small space or have an expanse of land, make it a point to be especially attentive to your surroundings' vegetation. Plant something, get your hands in the dirt, and do so with love and enthusiasm. Every flower, tree, or shrub you are tending is a living being, so treat each like you would a dear friend. Ask the fairies to help you take care of these friends, and you will be rewarded many times over. You want to learn how to plant some good stuff. You can do it in the physical world too. And it does help. It does help. It assimilates a lot of lessons. All right, Aquarius. I hope you gained something from this. Until next time, I love you and keep your flame.